Biden and the Clinton era has gone to Saudi Arabia. You got Jake Sullivan there, Anthony Blinken. Both of them have been in very high levels of government, and they're the ones we're more interested in because it's their plans that are being enacted. The puppet doesn't do anything but puppet.
The kingdom will play its role in this era as it announced to increase the level of maximum.
So the two individuals, Blinken, who could have been your president in the line of succession, and Sullivan, who's just been a useful drone. Sullivan being beta to all of this, and Blinken being the alpha. And we say that because Sullivan is leaning away from the Saudi delegation, whereas Blinken is leaning towards them. And he's not giving them eye contact wholeheartedly, but he's being more aggressive, which means he's got the more of the alpha, whereas Sullivan does not. He is not alpha. He does not confront that way. It's more of a behind the scenes, getcha.
Sustainable production capacity to more than 30.
Now, as this is being sounded out apparently in their ears, and you kind of know that this was coming because no one was happy sitting here to begin with. I can imagine that it went something like this. Well, discuss it. And, when you announce, if it's that, it's not okay, but we're really encouraging you to increase it. And we hope your announcement reflects that, because you don't see much in the reaction from Biden because he doesn't care. He's just doing what he's told by the two puppet masters that are on either side and back. So prior to that, you sit there and you see Blinken flex his mouth, kind of do a tongue thing on the inside, eyes flicker. He is livid. This is the same guy that advocated when he's Secretary of State and advisor and everything else on the Pakistan, Syria, all of that mess that's over there. This is the guy. He's also the guy that said invade Iraq. This is the guy. And now you've got Saudi Arabia given the finger, and you can see him seething from them not acquiescing his request. You got to sit there and think, oh my God, what is going on? Are we going to now invade Saudi Arabia? Because this fool does that to the Middle Eastern presidents and leaders that don't do what he wants. And Sullivan over here makes it happen. This implication is bigger just from the anger that is coming from this than we know. I have no idea what this chessboard looks like. I just know the red, white, and blue side has lost a lot of pieces. And Blinken's still running around like he's got 8 pawns. Looks like he's only got 1. Now, I want to focus on the other part, these other people that are here.
The kingdom will play its role in this era as it announced to increase the level of maximum sustainable production capacity to more than 13 million barrels. Beyond that, the kingdom...
All right, well, that was actually quite interesting. So I watched the gentleman in the red tie, and he is listening, tight-lipped, and then as soon as he announces the number, he looks over to the real boss, which happens to be Blinken. Kind of amazes me how all of them are like holding on to breath, which is why I believe that it was, you're strongly encouraged to increase it. We expect that to reflect in your announcement whenever this conversation happens.
Than 13 million barrels. Beyond that, the kingdom will not have any further production.
Now you see the Saudi people over here. They're really quite stone-faced. You see the chunky one. I don't know his name. He's just kind of chunkier than everybody else. He's eyeballing over there from the corner. So he knows this is kind of like he just told the bully to knock it off. And he's like, I'm going to look at you from the side, knowing that you really can't see me through this veil I've got pulled over. Like, how are you reacting? Oh, boss, it don't look good. He seems really pissed off. I'd have to say with him, they're not smiling. And I don't mean like, jittery giant smile in the face, but a relaxed, calm looking, positive looking face. And we don't see that. We see stress. The lips are drawn down. The lines are drawn in the face. The stiffness and looking forward and sitting straight forward and not looking over to the other side. That's all stress. And it's also all negative. There's no positive in that. But something has given Saudi Arabia enough of the mental strength from the leader's perspective to push back on the bully. But Saudi Arabia and their partners, whom you all know who it is, are playing the long game, and they're playing for their lives. And if you're a really intelligent chess player, you don't do moves without having a very good idea of what the counter move is going to be.
If you like it, please share and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.